Hi, my name is Shaun Cooper, and I'm Chief Information Officer here at New Mexico State University.
Hi, I'm Norma Grijalva, and I'm the Deputy Chief Information Officer and also Director of Telecommunications and Networking Services.
And we're here just a few minutes to talk to you about writing in the information systems world. And I thought Norma and I would here talk a little bit about all the things that we have to do. And Norma, so would you talk a little bit about some of the things that we have to communicate with and what things is writing important what we do?
Writing is very, very important to what we do. We have to write to all sorts of different kinds of folks. We have to write messages to students, to our staff, to our bosses, to the community at large, to our partners out in the state and our vendors. So we're communicating all the time. On average, I would guess I send about and receive 100 email messages a day.
Wow. And then we were talking a little bit earlier about our emergency notification. And a lot of times information systems are required to do mass, quick communications. And we also have to think about the form factor that we have to send on. And a little text message is only, 255 characters? 150 characters. And so now you have to think, what can we write in 150 characters to get a communication going?
And no matter what kind of communication, emergency notifications are especially challenging because of the short format. But any communication that you write should be very tailored to your audience. You need to be very mindful of the level of expectation of that group, because you can confuse folks by sending things that are too technical or too complex. You need to be very clear, I think concise in your messages when you're sending them out.
And then one last question. I asked you this earlier. I said, when you went to college here, were the communication classes that you took very useful for you?
Well, I liked my communication classes because the one thing I learned that I've kept with me throughout is that idea of tailoring your message to your audience, and that's something that I've kept.
Even though we talk about the burdensome parts of the mechanics of writing, even now, after multiple years in this position in our career, I find that I still learn in writing. What do you think?
Oh yes, I learn in writing all the time. I also try to look at other folks' writing to see what I like or don't like, and see if it's communicating the message. Like I said, if at all possible, get somebody to review the message that you're sending out, and get a member of that audience to help you out. Another thing, Shaun, that we haven't touched on is the fact that we also have to have a lot of different other kinds of writing on our web pages, giving directions on how to use email, how to use the web, how to set up your password, all those things. We also have to be mindful of how easy that is for our clients.
Yeah, Norma and I were talking just a while ago about also whether and who we're talking to. Sometimes we talk to technical geeks, and so we can talk technical jargon to them, but we also have to talk to the president and other boards of regents. So it's how we talk and how we communicate and how we write is very important on who our audience is, like we talked about.
Good writing translates to good communication. And if you can do that, you can keep out of trouble a lot of times, because people understand the message you're trying to send.
Well, and this is so that you all know that writing is important, and we use it very often in our work and business.